I'm Spencer.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Monster. I drink the juice, dog.
And this is The Itch.
Whoa.
And we're here to review Yokai Watch
Yokai Watch.
for the Nintendo 3DS.
Yokai Watch.
So Yokai Watch
For the Nintendo.
I did a little bit of research, and Yokai Watch is a property that came out in Japan in 2013.
Is it
pretty
a
old.
Japanese anime?
It's an anime.
One of those Japanese
It's an anime.
animes.
It's a game series. It's a toy series. It's trying to compete with Pokemon, and it's first coming out here now. This is the beginning of it in America.
It's like the Beatles, man.
It has a lot of similarities with Pokemon. There are a bunch of creatures that you collect. You run around town. You're a little boy. You do have a dad, so that's kind of weird, right?
Just like Pokemon.
Just like
Yeah, that's different from Pokemon.
in the original Pokemon, you didn't have a dad.
Isn't that Digimon?
You did not have a dad.
You were Jesus.
Yeah.
You were Jesus going on this.
Immaculately conceived.
From the ash.
You know
Yes.
what?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The tie-in. Illuminati.
Illuminati. But in this game, it's a little bit different because your Pokemon are dead. or it would seem that they're dead.
Sure. I'm on board.
Yokai are essentially demons or ghosts that sprout because something happened to them in real life.
Okay.
For instance, Jibanyan. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Jibanyan.
What?
Jibanyan? I don't know.
Jabba.
Filet mignon. He's a cat. He's basically a cat that got run over, and he's kind of your main yokai that you get.
Ghost or Phantom?
Ghost or
Strange
Phantom?
apparition.
Yeah, he got run over as a cat, and now haunts that intersection, jumping out at trucks that come by.
As most cats do.
Right.
Yeah.
As all cats.
That's
do.
science.
Cat heaven.
And that's the yokai. So it's things like that separate it from Pokemon. It has the also things in real life get affected by it. Like your parents are arguing, and turns out it's a yokai that's affecting them, not
Sadistic.
their personal problem.
Just like Pokemon.
Just like Pokemon.
Yeah, Haunter.
But it kind of brings an interesting story element to it when it gets into that. And it's a little bit dark for kids, I honestly think. But I guess it's it's different, and the kids really like it. I can attest to that.
You gotta grow up sometime.
So the gameplay is interesting. It's kind of got a battle system that you're familiar with, but completely twisted around. It has turn-based combat, except that it does all of it for you. So all of your yokai, I almost said Pokemon, all of your yokai auto attack and do magic moves and heal and defend and do these other little things that make you prevent Ultimates. I can't remember the term, but they do these tricks for you. All you do is do the Ultimates, which are basically special attacks that your yokai can do once their meter's full, and those involve little touchscreen mini games like poking dots out or drawing symbols. You do the items like potions, and I can't remember what they're called, but you can eat food in this like hamburgers and stuff. So you do items, you break, being whatever that thing is when you can't do ultimates. It's like a weird like depression or something you get into, and you break it with the touchscreen. But all of it also rotates on a circle, and so you get in the combat, and it's 3 versus usually 3, and you'll turn the circle, and those 3 that are in the front end up being in combat. So you're managing all that stuff. So you essentially do everything except for attacking in this game, which is kind of interesting. It's a different take on it. Personally, good and bad. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of it. I've played so many RPGs at this point that I need to be in control of this kind of stuff. But for people that aren't necessarily familiar with RPGs, kids, which is what it's for, this might be kind of a nice introduction to say, like, okay, we'll do all the fighting and combat for you. You just do the fun stuff on the side.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a really good introductory way to get into like JRPGs or
Yeah.
You can comb your child to becoming a gamer.
Yeah. It's kind of a neat idea.
move them up to Pokemon
Right.
and Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Next up is Final Fantasy VII.
Which is the cream of the crop, and then you stop right there. You don't need Dragon Quest.
It's the greatest game of all time. So again, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I can see what they're going for with it. They want to hit the young audience. Graphically, it's a really nice looking game. The town has got a nice cartoon flavor that also has some good 3D elements to it.
Yeah.
The houses actually have really nice architecture, and people look like they could actually live in them, which is weird for an RPG.
Yeah, like
Most-
Pokemon. You're like,
Pokemon.
one room?
Yeah, most RPGs. Yeah, you're this kid who lives in like the second floor of a house, and then where does your mom live in the kitchen?
No one has a bedroom.
Whoa, your mom just lives in the kitchen
Oh wait, the
apparently.
whole upstairs is your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, where does she sleep?
She just sleeps in
On
the
the
kitchen.
couch?
She's constantly cooking.
I've learned to live with it.
You know what my theory is? You sleep at Professor Oak's house because Professor Oak is your father.
I've heard that theory before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I know. He's like trying to connect with his son by giving him Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Look it up.
I'm gonna.
Check it out. So graphically, it's nice. The yokai have their own little aesthetic to them. Nothing is going to like Xenoblade Chronicles is gorgeous. This game is cartoony, and it also has anime cutscenes that they throw in there randomly when you finish a mini game.
Oh, there's a fun.
Or a mini quest, like a side quest, and they kind of don't make any sense. But that's anime. So anyway, that's a little hate.
Maybe they make sense. People that like the.
That's
I
dismissive,
think-
dog.
Again, I think the kids would really like it. They're little like 5-second bites of just random crap.
You watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, sure, that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
hurry up.
So the sound is there's some really catchy music in it, specifically the bike theme. It's super catchy.
Shit's all over the Pokemon.
Yeah, does it sound like Pokemon?
Yeah, it actually sounds like there's some tunes I swear they just rip straight from Pokemon. By the way, this is a level 5 game, and I've had my problems with them, but that's for its own thing. But they do a really good job with dialogue and all that kind of stuff, and there's decent voice acting in it as well. So I'll give it that.
It's all
credit.
American.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No, it's Japanese voice acting.
Nani?
Yeah.
Those things.
What kind of?
Yeah. You should cross the road. So the pros of the game has nice graphics. It's very kid friendly. There's a lot of, like the battle system is simple enough that a kid that doesn't have any introduction to this could handle and have fun with.
I feel bad for people that can't beat it now. Like 30 and like, I don't get it!
Just you telling me about it. I mean, I'm in, but I don't have a 3DS.
Yeah. The story is okay. It's passable. It just kind of gets you from point A to point B. There's not a really strong plot that combines all the chapters together. Cons are the battle system for vets is a little bit unnerving because you can't control your stuff, and you'll get into these weird fights where you want them to finish the fight, but they'll be like, I'm going to defend. That just feels like the right thing to do. It's like, no, I'm backtracking. These are level 1 enemies. Just kill them.
You're like, you're
They
getting
won't.
switched down.
Yeah, all right, you're going to defend? All right, I'm going to put you in the back.
You're gonna defend? You're gonna act like a punk? Yeah, time out.
Yeah, so that's the main thing, and that is a huge problem for me. Not because it's not a knock against the game, but I will say that for recommendation, I can't recommend it to people that have played a lot of video games. As far as an RPG goes, it's just not deep enough. There's not enough going on for my level of play, so I can't even give you a dollar amount for that. But for a kid, $40, which is what it sells for, is perfectly fine. They'll absolutely love the game. My daughter is just crazy about it. She played it more than I did at first. So it's really, really good for that aesthetic and introducing people to RPGs. So $40 for a kid is great. For you, if you're watching and you're like my age and you played Final Fantasy VII, you played Pokemon before, I can't really recommend it. So cool. I'm Spencer.
I'm Sean.
And I'm a yokai. Watch out!
Thanks for watching.
You're a Yokai Watch.
Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a like and comment below. We do videos including quizzes every Tuesday and a podcast every Friday. Check us out on twitch.tv/thisistheitch and theitchnetwork.com, where you can check out links to our podcast and our friends at Does This Game Suck? If you have any questions or topics for us, email us at theshow@theitchnetwork.com. And don't forget, we do new videos every week.